It is, I don't know, 2, and it's kind of like we're already looking at a sunset out there. 2 o'clock sunset. Not quite, but it kind of does seem like a sunset. Anyway, that's not the point of this. This is to show, look at all this parking. It's like nobody ever, and there's the entrance. So if you could park right here and just walk, 50 feet and be at the entrance. So it's just crazy that people do not take advantage of this. I do, but I don't usually park here because it's so darn expensive. It's like $37 a day. So think about that. 3 days, 4 days, 8 days, several $100s. That's just insane. All right, it's cold up here though, I will say that. I thought I'd walk across the parking lot, or I guess it's a parking lot, for a little while. It's a parking garage, but on the top floor, so the parking roof. And I'll walk over to the far side and get a nice shot of Rainier, white-capped. I mean, it's always got some snow on it, but now it's really snowy. In fact, it goes off, the clouds are kind of covering a little. And it is pretty cold up here. I'm glad I kind of kept my coat out of my checked bag. But with the wind chill, it's very cold. So that's okay. I'm not going to be up here for very long. I've still got about an hour and a half or so. Close to 2 hours, I think, till the flight. So I got a lot of time to kill. So I'd walk around and explore a little, take some photos, and relax, I suppose. Okay, it's not exactly the best shot in the world. There's Rainier out there. But I know that. Sky Bridge goes over. It's pretty cool. See? That. And it looks like sunset, even though it's like 1:45 or something like that. Now let's walk this way. We got time. Oh, there's a plane. It's taking off. Yeah. How often do you get to see a plane and taking off? There's something interesting. It's like I don't know what they're doing. Watching something, letting the rain go. So, 8 hours later, am I where I'm supposed to be? No, I am back at the condo. How did this happen? I'll tell you. I got to the airport on time, not a problem, and then got to the gate. I had extra time at all this time. Well, the time I had just kept growing because they delayed the flight 4 times, and then around 5 they said it's going to book around 4 they said it's going to book around 6. So I thought, 6, oh man, it's not so much I'm late, it's just all this like wasted time. So I figure, okay, and I was like going to go to the lounge, which I'm kind of glad I did it, because at some point they just said, we're just going to cancel the flight, we're just canceling it. So we rebooked you for Sunday. I'm like, well, that's not going to work. So I had to, this phone is very heavy in my hand, I had to then immediately get on my laptop and book a flight to a different airline, because Alaska doesn't have any other. They only have one flight a day, and I don't know if they even had one tomorrow, but it would have been too late anyway. So I booked throughout the night. I'm going to be flying throughout the night, so American Airlines. And then I had to contact Alaska and say, I need my bag back. I mean, I checked it, and I was really worried about that. I mean, it wouldn't have been the worst thing in the world if they couldn't give me my bag back, but I really had some stuff for the show in the bag. That actually worked out. They had it, they led me over to the bag area, and they just had all the bags, like, ready to go because of the canceled flight. And I was able to get my bag. But then my American Airlines flight, I couldn't check in until, like, 7, and it was, like, 6. So I think, well, what am I doing with my bag for an hour? I couldn't check my bag until, like, 7. So I just got on the train and took the link train all the way from Seattle, or the airport, to not Cap Hill, but Stadium, because there's an interruption for the next couple weeks where the trains don't all run to the final destination due to some track work. So I then had to take Uber from stadium home, and now I'm home, and I will take Uber again from home back to the airport. But I just wasn't going to sit at the airport for the next like 6 hours or 7 hours. I said, just no, that's not going to happen. So now I got some time to kill at home, and then I'll go back to the airport. So there you go. Update. Fun of flying, but this doesn't happen very often. And it was just a mechanical issue, or a light came on or something, and safety, safety first. So I don't really blame them. And the fact that I could get my bag back meant, the system's not totally broken. And there's going to be a voucher for like a couple $100. So it works out. It's very inconvenient, but safety first. Not many people here at 11 o'clock at night, to tell you that. Especially going to the airport and taking the train. I don't think I was the only one. I think I was the only person actually going to SeaTac this late at night. So there's people driving in, and I still see cars coming in for like departures, but as far as taking the train, nobody. But the train was a lot cheaper than the car Uber would have been, so I just took Uber here. So all right.